of strife between Alexia and Herman's sons after his passing. They had kind of just separated before Herman's passing, and we learned post hiatus on the season that came back that Alexia learned what prompted some of their separation, and something she learned just before his passing is that Herman was gay. We saw in the beginning of the show her trying to meet with his lover. The lover was like very supportive, I suppose, of Herman and like very interested in getting to know Alexia. We learned that Herman really fully supported this person. And also, as an aside, Herman was found having passed at the Kimpton Epic Hotel. And I say this only for context if you're not familiar with the city of Miami. This is on the same block, basically, as the Intercontinental, where Alexia was supposed to get married to Peggy Rosella the first time. Intercontinental is also where the Make-A-Wish balls were being held, where we saw lots of photos of Larsa and Scottie Pippen that I shared on Larsa's biography video. Okay, so anyway, the magazine closes in 2016. Also, Echevarria is Herman's last name. So in this discussion of like what's Alexia's legal last name now, I understand if she would keep Nepola because she wouldn't go back to Herman's last name, you know what I mean? Alexia and her son Frankie opened Alexia and Frankie's Beauty Bar in Surfside, either in 2018 or 2019 by my calculations. They didn't start this business from scratch, they bought it and then rebranded it. I think is a very smart way to do it. That's how I think I would get into business. On the show, I feel like we see a decent amount of Frankie, and I love Frankie. I think he's like probably my favorite of all Housewives franchises, like all of the supporting characters. I love Frankie. Alexia has also talked quite a bit about Frankie's accident. Between seasons 1 and 2, Frankie got in a really terrible car accident. Alexia actually filmed a little bit like in the hospital with Frankie. It's a terrible, terrible traumatic event. And that season she went on to be a friend of, and she spoke openly that like she was choosing to do that so that she could be more present for Frankie. I feel like Frankie is so lovable, like not just because of who he is as a person, but I think the audience also really loves him because they've seen Alexia go through this and like seen how much he has grown since that event. We know that Alexia and Todd were married in December of 2021 in St. Bart's, and I guess we don't know the status of their relationship currently on the show. Now, onto my compartmentalized personal opinions. I love the character of Alexia. I love who she is on this cast. She obviously has just like insane lore, but I also feel like she is so deeply tied to the city, which I always say, like, I want to believe that about a housewife. I want to believe that these people can only find the success that they have because of the city, because of their relationship to that city. Between her first marriage and like just presence in the Powder Cowboys, Venue magazine, she actively brings so much to the show. But I also feel like that context, like that history that she has with the cast, with the city, is a main reason why she is the star that she is.